The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, 2 NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys have done more losing than winning as of late, so they've dropped 3 in a row. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great, no interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shuck will throw to get us started. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 play in his drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Offense no doubt jolted awake with that very first play, partner. Here's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Shuck working from the gun. Got a man, Bailey has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. A give right side to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Shuck. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. On play action, here's Shump. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career. This third year. QB.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
He's going to keep it this time, and he gives himself up after a short game.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ready.
On third down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the double.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
He's taken out of bounds.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set, ready, cut.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. A lot of game left, partner, but it will be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on third down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Set. Foot, punt.
Young working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 6. That's another Panthers first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Quick, yellow.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther.
Now 3rd and goal.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Hubbard. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Shuck looking to pass here. Screen here for Kamara. Breaks through, and he might break away. Keeps it moving. He's at the 30. The 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trim the lead to 1.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Groupie to try the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Etienne. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
You know, Kate, back in the... Hey, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10 from the 41. Up the middle, Hubbard. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Checks this one down, Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready, ready. Red, black 40. Hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Start.
Young to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Now it's Young. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
The pass on that long field goal would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Fourth down, Young throwing. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing, Chuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate, because those defenders... They like to have sacks more than incompletions, but defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Gain of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Another run for Kamara. Escapes a defender. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On the give, it's Miller. Takes out a one-stop, and they bring him down around the 34. That's a pickup of 9. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
9 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Trying the air now. Here's Shuck. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
2nd down.
They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They'll run here following the penalty. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down.
Kellen Moore wants another look at that, and he's going to get it. The challenge flag is out.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, great work by our camera operators here. The video showed what was so tough to see in real time. Both feet were in, and the call has changed to a catch. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still 1st down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Chuck now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's 2nd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Chuck with a quick toss out wide. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. The Panthers going with the dime. 3rd down. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Groupie sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
If that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Check right.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Check pitch.
Hubbard again. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shuck. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. This will give to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, New Orleans.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Fails to find his running back. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Hill.
And therein lies the problem when somebody other than a quarterback is dependent to throw it. Their clock, their timing, their understanding of the rush, well, it's not what the guy under center is accustomed to.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Saints looking at a 4th and 5. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. He had some trouble with that kick, but still gets it to go in the bottom left corner. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. The Gents with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Carolina offense headed out now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Saints take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shuck working from the gun. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints bump the lead up to 13 points.
Panthers 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. The Gents with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Look, set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. It's Young to throw here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Here we go.
line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Renfro on the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
At the 48-yard line.
First down, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Young again. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. And this is the Colts wideout. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's a 59-yard touchdown. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the Broncos quarterback. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Broncos are the first team to 10 wins this year. They are 10-0 with this victory. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Dolphins wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. It's a catch and run of 86 yards. Touchdown. The Dolphins lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Panthers groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Legentz with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Panthers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Set. Ready. 10.
Young on first and 10. That's caught by Hubbard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
6-yard pickup.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Gets him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Dowdle on second down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the third and short.
Third down run by Hubbard. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Ready.
That
Ready.
earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here.
Punch.
They'll go, Dowdle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Let's go now. Punch.
Young working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. It's second and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Hubbard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on third and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Here we go. Set.
Young on third and goal. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
brings up
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Chuck's gonna throw here. Buys time, rolling right. Hits his running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's a give inside to Kamara. Jukes one defender. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Straight ahead, here's Miller. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Shump. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense is just... been relentless.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Throwing, Shump. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing from near his own goal line. It's complete. Sanders has gotten it out right. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Young. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Carolina in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Fielded at his own 48. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 19-18.
They'll give it to Hill. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger.
Kamara gets it off the option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Running right, it's Kamara. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Chuck now from the gun. Connection made to Shaheed. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Group B to try the point after. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. They get with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
On the double.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready?
Rush coming for Young. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Down. 52 blue. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, if we're concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Putting the tight end in motion.
22. Ready?
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Gets this to Sanders. And he'll get it up to the 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. The New Orleans offense set to go now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. And off here for Miller. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. To throw, Shuck. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Panthers set to take the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Come on. Set. Set.
To the air on 1st down, Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Young again. He can run it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check right.
From the 24. Take it off with it again. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down from the red zone. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Brings up
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Down.
Young working from the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that two-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
The Saints come marching onto the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Hits him on the out route. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Shuck running the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
down at the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
All on the 45. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. Bounce outside. He has a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the give, it's Miller. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
1st and 10 from the 41. Give right up the gut to Hill. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He's brought down.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. this one. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's third down.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Trying the air now. Here's Shot. Dump off, caught by his back. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining. This game. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Kamara gets it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way, with no way to stop this clock.
At the Panthers' 28-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints moments away from their 4th win of the year. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. Groupie sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the set.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Looking to throw it. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Okay.
We've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
One of the
Go.
tight ends in motion left. Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Here comes the Saints offense. They can trot out that victory formation here, Brock. Send us all home. No timeouts left to stop that clock. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
In the game.
And welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. We'll pick things up in the 4th and final quarter. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from Charlotte.